In Mugen Souls, you play as Shushu, a self-proclaimed god with goals of taking over the 7 worlds of the universe. Why does she want the worlds? Because she saw them in a dream and they looked pretty. Alright, this is an anime game, I guess I can roll with that. So that just leaves how she intends to accomplish her goal. Well, she has the ability to turn any living thing into her loyal peon. With naught but a wink, she can make any being fall instantly in love with her. You may be thinking, but don't different people have completely different taste in women? How could one female possibly be attractive to everyone? Well, it's easy. She has 7 forms with 7 different stereotypes, characteristics. So, how does this affect gameplay? Well, while other RPG enemies often have elemental attributes, like being fire-based, ice-based, etc., in Mugen Souls, enemies have archetypes, like sadist, terse, egocentric, etc. Hence, in combat, you get the choice of beating the enemies to death like in most games, or you can moe kill them by having Shushu appeal to their tastes. Successful use of a moe kill turns the enemies into your loyal peons, who strengthen your ship and can be used to make extra party members. Or they burst into coins, or if you fail, they get stronger and try extra hard to kill your party. Of course, it's not as easy as just picking a form and batting her eyelids. You have to pick the exact right phrases depending on both the enemy's archetype and mood. And there are 7 different moods. So that's kinda like 49 different archetypes an enemy can have. So how do you know what phrases to use? Look it up online or guess, of course, because the game sure as hell isn't gonna give you any sort of idea. I spent half of the game just guessing until I found a nice chart online. And while you don't have to use it in every battle, you do have to use moe kills often enough to raise your peon numbers pretty high, so that way you can effectively win the spaceship battle minigame. It's supposed to be a rock, paper, scissors type of minigame, but with enough peons you can just spam Pierce and win every fight. Outside of the moe system, the core combat is basically a carbon copy of Neptunia 2's without the combos. It does have a link system where party members team up to do different attacks, but it seems mostly for show and didn't really affect my damage by a large margin. It is pretty enjoyable, especially since you have a lot of party choices. Which brings me to the big benefit of using moe kills and getting peons, making custom party members. It's basically like Disgaea. You pick a job class and basic look, level up, get skills, rebirth them into stronger characters, rinse and repeat. Also like Disgaea, you have a level cap of 9,999 to play with, and an endless dungeon, which makes endgame long, and for me, quite enjoyable. The graphics are the quality you'd expect from Compile Heart, very colorful with good variation between the worlds. The character art is pretty good as well. It actually reminds me of Lucky Star's art style. Of course, it having Lucky Star's young character-looking art style makes the whole enslaving the universe with lust thing really creepy. The music and voice acting are also on par with other Compile Heart and NIS titles, meaning the main characters are acted pretty well, and most side characters are good too.
It's not like I'm interested in you or anything. I just want you to stay still. Is that so bad?
It's a hard call as to whether I think this game is worth the money and time or not. On one hand, I really liked the base combat, and the endgame content will last a very long time. On the other hand, the moe system is terribly convoluted, the story bored me, and Shushu is an extremely annoying main character. I guess if you're looking for good, long endgame content, then this would be a good buy, but if you're looking for a good story ride, then I'd say pass. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.